The alarm starts ringing. Oikawa groans, feeling a sudden headache, head throbbing. Ugh, did I need to have a headache on a school day? He gets up and starts massaging his temples, but with no avail. He still forces himself to go to school despite being in his current state. A few minutes later he was ready and started jogging out of his house, heading towards their school. He later on sees ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴛᴜ in front of the school, seemingly waiting for the brunette to enter with him. Kawa, about time you came. Ah yes. Sorry Iwa-chan, but I'm here now. Let's go. Oikawa looked sick, with ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜᴜ almost immediately noticing this. Wanting to know what was going on from worry, he gripped onto Oikawa's hand, stopping him in his tracks. What happened? Huh? Did you get sleep last night? Like I told you to. Yes I did Iwa. Now let's go. He lets go of ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ's hand. Approaching the gym. Few hours later, after practice break time arrives. ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ has been inspecting the brunette's performance ever since they started practicing. His serves were sloppy, sets were hard to hit, and him dozing off occasionally. ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ spots Oikawa sitting on the bench leaning on the wall, looking worn out while jugging on his water bottle. He soon approaches him. Oi trashy Kawa. What's up with you today? Your sets were hard to hit and we lost. No need to shout Iwa. I'll do better next time. ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ grunts, glaring at Oikawa. Soon enough, the coach informs both of them to return to practice. Oikawa takes the first serve for the practice match. Before he was even able to serve, he starts feeling lightheaded. Everything around him gets blurry and his mind gets all fuzzy. In a moment, he blacks out. Oikawa. The last thing he remembered before blacking out was ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ running towards him with a worried look on his face, eyebrows knitted. He wakes up in a bright room, eyes blurry to clear. He sees ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ sitting beside him, his hand above the taller's hand. Where am I? What's happening? Iwa. He says in a husky voice, still being confused of his surroundings and what was happening. ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ's head perked up at the sudden sound, looking exhausted and eyes puffy. Toru. You're finally awake. What happened? You collapsed on the gym floor. And you looked worn out. ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ then lets out a sigh. I'll call the doctors to check you out since you're awake. Oikawa checked out from the hospital, he swung his bag over his shoulder and went out with ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ, heading towards his house. They arrived at Oikawa's house and went to his bedroom. Oikawa flops on his bed, and ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ sits beside him. Why didn't you tell me you were sick? You should have at least taken a day off. ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ knew Oikawa well, he knows that he's been overworking himself, trying to improve. And at this point the older is getting worried. I didn't really think it was necessary. ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ stares at Oikawa, staring until he gives eye contact. Oikawa, I know you want to improve, but this isn't how you do it. You can't just hurt yourself like this. I'm sorry. Is Iwa-chan mad at me? He just sighed, cupping the brunette's face, staring deeply at his beautiful, gorgeous dark brown eyes. Giving a soft peck on his lips. Oikawa smiles, hugging ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ, with ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ hugging him back. Iwa, I'm hungry. ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ chuckles softly. Okay you whiny baby, let's get your milk bread. Evening they plan to watch a movie before they go rest for the night. The couple went downstairs to the living room. Getting pillows, blankets, and snacks. They soon chose a movie and started cuddling while watching, their hearts being full by each other's company. Oikawa looks at ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ deeply, then pecks his nose a moment later suddenly, making both of them show a smile. Oikawa starts positioning himself to lay his head on the ace's lap, meaning he's close to sleeping. ᴏ𝑜ᴜᴜ smiles from the younger's behavior. Then began stroking his soft, fluffy hair so he can relax. I love you. Iwa. I love you too Kawa. Oikawa's eyes start to get heavier, closing them. Sweet dreams. Thank you for the support on my first video, you are all so kind and I'm so thankful for the support, I love you heart and thank you so much for watching this Haikyuu texts video. And sorry that it is kind of short, I'm trying out the voice thing lol. If you have any video suggestions you can comment them. Have a great day.